close. All caps in America hit Truth Social hard last night. Trump is highly upset about the 165 pages of incriminating evidence the judge released yesterday. He really can't. He won't because he can't. In fact, tonight, he emerged from wherever he's been hiding to take one more shot at choking democracy to death. For 60 days prior to an election, the Department of Injustice is supposed to do absolutely nothing that would taint or interfere with said election.
Did you hear about Melania Trump's latest business venture? She's selling freedom necklaces for $600 a pop. Talk about irony from the woman who wore an "I really don't care" jacket. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. But wait, there's more. While Melania's busy cashing in on freedom, Trump's having a meltdown over Jimmy Kimmel's roast. Looks like someone can't handle a taste of his own medicine. Stick around to find out why Trump's losing it and who this Laura Loomer character is that's making headlines. Well, folks, it looks like Melania Trump has found a new way to make America great again, one overpriced necklace at a time. That's right, the former First Lady is now peddling freedom for the low price of $600.
I bet it's number 2, I really do. And this is an interesting twist. Trump says it wasn't him who tried to overturn the election, even though they have him on tape doing just that. It was them.
They rigged the election. The election was rigged. I didn't rig it, they did.
He's actually right about some of that. He didn't rig the election. He tried to rig the election. Donald Trump conceded. You'd think he would concede. He's the most conceited president we've ever had, but he really can't. He won't because he can't. In fact, tonight, he emerged from wherever he's been hiding to take one more shot at choking democracy to death.
Talk about a bargain, huh? I mean, who wouldn't want to wear their liberty around their neck like a shiny, expensive albatross? But wait, there's more. This isn't just any old freedom necklace. No siree, this bad boy is inspired by Lady Liberty herself, because nothing says, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses," quite like a piece of jewelry that costs more than most people's monthly rent. It's like Melania looked at the Statue of Liberty and thought, you know what, this symbol of hope and opportunity needs more bling. Now, some folks might be scratching their heads, wondering if Melania's pulling our leg. After all, this is the same woman who wore that infamous "I really don't care" jacket while visiting immigrant children. Maybe she's finally figured out what she does care about: our wallets. Jimmy Kimmel, always ready with a zinger, couldn't resist poking fun at this latest Trump family venture. He joked, "What's next? A 'I really do care' jacket line. Ouch." But hey, at least that would be consistent with her newfound passion for overcharging us for freedom. But here's the real kicker. People can't seem to figure out if Melania's trolling us, or if this is some kind of 4D chess move that us mere mortals just can't comprehend. Kimmel even suggested it might be the latter, leaving us all wondering if we're the butt of some elaborate, expensive joke. Let's break it down, shall we? We've got a former First Lady married to a guy who...
Close. All caps in America hit Truth Social hard last night. Trump is highly upset about the 165 pages of incriminating evidence the judge released yesterday. He details every step, she detailed every step of the attempt to overthrow the election because it's so close to the election.
They rigged the election. I didn't rig the election. They rigged the election. What they do is they rig the election and then they go around getting people and persecuting people and prosecuting people that did nothing wrong.
Well, let's just say he's not exactly known for his commitment to democratic ideals, selling us freedom at $600 a pop. It's like trying to sell ice to Eskimos, except the ice is made of irony and the Eskimos are us poor schmucks who thought we already had freedom. Silly us. But hey, maybe we're looking at this all wrong. Maybe Melania is just trying to stimulate the economy, one overpriced necklace at a time. Or perhaps she's making a subtle commentary on the cost of freedom in today's America. Or, you know, she could just be cashing in on her fame. Who are we to judge? Just when you thought Trump's circus couldn't get any wilder, enter Laura Loomer, the comedian who's been kicked off more platforms than a clumsy gymnast at the Olympics. This lady's so controversial, even her Twitter account got a restraining order.
He went on about crowd size and how Biden is to blame for his crowds not being big, and then his teleprompter went out.
And the voters, they get it. They've read it, they get it. And it's already come out. Every single channel is calling it election interference. Ready?
And failed to rig the election. He's a rignoramus is what he is.
But don't worry, folks, she's found a new home in Trump's inner circle. Because when you're too extreme for social media, where else do you go but the Trump train? Kimmel's been having a field day with this one. He pointed out that Loomer's been tagging along with Trump, filling in for Melania's empty stilettos. Only Donald Trump would bring a 9/11 conspiracy theorist to the 9/11 memorial. Kimmel quipped, "It's like bringing a skunk to a dinner party to make yourself smell better." But hey, that's just Trump's version of air freshener, right? Now, Loomer's not your average right-wing nut job. Oh no, she's got some real zingers in her repertoire. Remember when she claimed Haitian immigrants eat cats and dogs? Kimmel had a field day with that one, saying, "They traded the dog whistle in for a tuba, folks." It's like she's playing political Mad Libs, but with offensive stereotypes instead of nouns and verbs. But here's the real kicker. Some folks are saying Loomer might actually be helping Trump. How, you ask? Well, apparently, standing next to someone who makes Alex Jones look like Mr. Rogers can do wonders for your image. Kimmel put it best. Loomer might be making Trump look moderate. It's like standing next to a volcano to make yourself look cool. Who knew extremism could be such a great PR strategy?
And the fact of the matter is that Trump is already spreading false claims about cheating in Pennsylvania. He has repeatedly predicted a massive victory, even though polls show that the race is very close.
The teleprompter just went out.
For 60 days prior to an election, the Department of Injustice is supposed to do absolutely nothing that would taint or interfere with said election. They disobeyed their own rule in favor of complete and total election interference. I did nothing wrong. They did.
And let's not forget Loomer's greatest hits. This is a woman who once handcuffed herself to Twitter's HQ to protest being banned. It's like watching a toddler throw a tantrum, but with more conspiracy theories and less adorable chubby cheeks. Kimmel couldn't resist poking fun at her political career either, saying, "Loomer's political career is so unsuccessful, it makes Trump's casinos look like a good investment." Ouch! That's gotta hurt more than getting banned from your 37th social media platform. Well, folks, it looks like our favorite orange-tinted reality TV star-turned-politician can't handle a little roasting. Trump's response to Kimmel's jokes was about as mature as a toddler throwing a tantrum in the cereal aisle. He went full conspiracy theorist, claiming they rigged the election faster than you can say, "cuff F." But here's the kicker. All this drama might actually be helping Trump. Experts say that even negative press keeps him in the spotlight, which is basically political Viagra for his career. It's like feeding gremlins after midnight. The more attention we give him, the more he multiplies. Even Kimmel's starting to wonder if his jokes are backfiring. Are we laughing Trump out of politics, or just giving him a bigger stage? In the Trumpverse, where reality is as flexible as a gymnast on steroids, it's hard to tell. One thing's for sure, the jokes write themselves, but the consequences? Not so funny.